you have to change the lessons, you have to change. No, man. See, because what I saw in 70, I see now. And it's been a constant growth and elevation, man. I see where the faults lie. The fault don't lie in us. Just like the knowledge culture degree today, man, you know, who is the 85%, it lie in them, but even they are not at fault because they've been tricked. You say that you cannot be deceived. So what's the problem now? We give in, man, to the things that others say about us. I get less of a damn, man, what somebody think about me, because I know what I'm doing. I know what I did to get here. You know, I have not lived no stellar life. I wasn't born with silver spoons in my mouth. You know, God said something about grits and eggs. I was raised on grits and eggs. You know what I'm saying? I grew big and strong. You know what I'm saying? But yet also, man, the trials and tribulations of my life, man, I don't know. I don't let that, man, stop me from growing and taking a side, because I consider, man, to be one of my greatest efforts, man, was to be able to defeat my struggle with drugs and alcohol. With drugs and alcohol. That has been one of my greatest challenges in life, but I was able to do it, man. But not by myself, with the assistance of others that had the same problems I had. Now, today, you know, we are headed, man, into another year. You know, but my new year begins in the spring. You know, there are things, man, that we want to accomplish, that I want to accomplish, that I want to see accomplished before my physical leaves here. And I don't intend for that to be anytime soon, but nobody knows. Nobody knows. We've lost so many good brothers, man. They stand in front of the Parliament. We had an open ear to what they were teaching us, and we took it to heart, the things that were taught to us. And we uphold them. And it's the same way today. You know, just like the God is speaking about eating the right foods, man, you know? For the longest, man, you know, how we can live was our Bible. Yeah. Other things have come into play now. We know a little bit more about how to sustain our health, our vitality. You know, for those of us, man, that's in our 50s and 60s, man, we wonder, where did our libido go? Where's our virility? You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, you know, that I still able to satisfy a woman. You know what I'm saying? For women. You know, the things that these doctors have done, man, they're implanted into their vagina has caused a lot of chaos. Now, man, you know, Enfamil and Similac and all this has replaced breast milk because you can't produce good milk. You know what I'm saying? So there's always a, man, way to re-energize ourselves. You know, so we've got to, man, do the knowledge of what is there for, because the solution is right in front of us. The solution is right in front of them. You mentioned Father Divine, Black King, man. We listen too, but remember this: God can't die. He still lives. He still lives. You know what I'm saying? His presence is felt all the time. And when you speak of him, man, you speak of a great poet. When you speak of a great builder. You know what I'm saying? When Justice Kim and I came around, man, you know, there were many that we looked up to. You know, that to God is what we always said ourselves, that we too with God are up to the task. You know? And that's where we stand today. And once again, I want to thank y'all, man. You know?
Peace, God. Yeah, the reason why I asked this for people to use the mic is because people are talking because it's communication, and just so that, you know, it won't drown out the speaker's build. So, you know, that's why this mic will enable people to go ahead and communicate and not interrupt the build. Anybody else have anything to build on? Because, let me say something, the kitchen is open. We got the Asiatic beef soup from back in the day, and the pasta, vegetarian style. Plus, CLR, what you got there? Pasta?
Yeah, I got pasta.
You got some vegetarian pasta too. So y'all go ahead and eat up. If anybody want to speak, we can speak during the interview, you know what I mean? Or whatever. If you got something to say, step up to the mic. That's you, God? Step on up. All right, y'all go ahead and eat. We got a lot of food. Please, go ahead.
Peace to the gods.
Peace.
My attributes, unique God alone. I got knowledge itself in the knowledge form, build coaching me. My enlightenment with your heart victorious. I don't know if y'all know the Beldell brothers, but maybe the older gods may know them. They from right here on Gaston and Zulas. The Bethel brothers, the hard wise Bajak and Kareem. All the older gods may be familiar with who my enlightenment is. But when I got the knowledge, when I was given the knowledge itself, when that was opened up to me, I had to fast for 3 days. After I fasted for the 3 days, then he gave me my attribute. After my attribute, then I got the supreme alphabets. You know, and I didn't get the whole set of supreme alphabets. I got one at a time. I had to quote it, show and prove that I knew it, and then he gave me the next. I'm probably a billion years old now, and a lot of things have changed, as the God said, you know, a lot of things have changed. This is the first parliament I've been to in many years, being truthful. And I really came here today to introduce myself because I want to do the knowledge first.
What's your name?
You need God alone. And I did two bids, 4.5 to 9, twice, back to back. You know, being out here young, seeking to make fast money. But as I did the crowd, I went and did the time. But when I did the time, I knew I had to do the time, so I ain't let the time do me. You know, I did the time. And what I did, I taught the truth. I became a teacher's aide. And all the brothers that was up there with me, everybody that didn't know how to read and write, they went home with a GED. So that's what I did. Because it's not about having the knowledge and understanding or the knowledge about coaching. It's about taking it and applying it and living it out. That's what brings you out of the triple stage of darkness. You study it, you digest it, you understand it, and you know the way you manifest it, you have to live it out. That's a process. That's a process. You know, that don't come overnight. I studied for 40 years to have what I have now. 40 years. And I got bits and pieces of jewels and bits and pieces of knowledge at a time. And they stacked up. That's the way that goes. And I ain't talking about just quoting the degrees. I'm talking about going to do the research, to understand, to go into the deep understanding of what degrees are. You have to go to the research. Every degree will lead you to a book. It will lead you to cross-references. You know, and the list of books that I read, I'll name some of them. African Origins of Civilization by Sheikh Anta Diop. Superman and Man. Message to the Black Man by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. What else? The ISIS Paper by Francis Cress Wilson. There's a lot of books that I haven't read, man, and a lot of them have references to show and prove what 120 degrees is about. Now the Father, what he did for us, he gave us the keys. The keys to 120 is what? The supreme alphabets, and the supreme mathematics, and the 12 jewels. And it's a reason why we have 26 letters in our alphabet. And it's a reason, it's a number by each letter. So that's the way I was taught, and that's the way I manifest, and that's the way I live it out. I haven't worked for no one in 7 years, bro. I have a bucket with my tools, and that's how I provide and take care of myself. My location, I'm on Alabama between Blake and Southern. Come through there and all the guards will let you know who I am, and I do what I do in that community. And what I do, I use my tools and my buckets, and I make my money right there. There's no reason that we should have to work for anybody else. You may have to for a certain amount of time to get you some tools. And once you got tools in the trade, you ain't got to work for nobody yourself. How I know I've been living it the last 7 years? The last 7 years, and everything I learned self-taught. I observe and I learn a little piece at a time and I apply it. Now what I do, I put TVs on the wall. I do electrical. I install dimmers, chandeliers. I lay tiles. I do 2 or 3 tone paint jobs. I put TVs on the wall. You name it, I do it. As long as I got this mind and these 2 hands, I'm gonna work. That's how I show and prove. I take what I learned here and I manifest it and I make it work for me. That's the science of supreme mathematics. The science of supreme mathematics is taking that and putting it to activation and showing and proving it. So the knowledge of our culture is how we show and prove our power, God. And like I said, in the future, y'all gonna see me more often, and I'm gonna build. Each and every time I come, I'm gonna build. You're gonna get a piece from me.
All right, bring somebody.
Peace, y'all.
Peace. All right, let's get right here. Thank you so much, man, for coming up. Unique, God. Peace. All right, the God has blessed us with some more prizes to raffle off. I hope they get rid of tickets.
Oh, man.
Man, this
I got it somewhere. I did. I remember. I got it somewhere.
Okay, we're going in now.
I know I'm 05.
Now, take your tickets, all right? All right.
Damn, I got rid of mine. I'm satisfied.
The last one is
I ain't got it. Mine was 05. I don't know.
04.
Oh, man. That's
Who
close.
has 04? 04. Who has 04? Going once, going twice. Who has 04?
04?
04, yes.
I think I got that.
But check it, God. That's what we're asking about. 04. Alright. How many you giving out, God? One more? Alright, 04, that's it. So we're gonna see if that's the gods. But we have themes for our rallies here at the Heritage House last month. We had a person that wrote books, and he did the movie Sing Sing that's HBO Max. He had 3 Oscar nominations. He brought his books here, and because he had other books he authored, and we had book signings, and it was pretty nice, and we're going to do things like that again. It's something very special to me that we want to have in the month of March. We want to have an Earth rally. The gods be over there, the Earth have this out. They take care of Earth issues. It's time that we give the Earth their due. And they do their own thing. We ain't got to tell them what to do. That's now supposed to be talking about Master God's truth and God's understood, MGT and GCC. And so, and we're going to put the flyers out, get the word out in March. There will be an Earth rally, but the gods will be in a separate room, that's all. And then we'll come together for one common cause, you know? So, if anybody else have something to say, please, come up to the mic, you know? Yeah, I want to thank the Supreme Mind for putting this together for us. You know what I mean, right? Y'all don't know, Supreme Mind is very multi-talented, because he sings us behind all. And so, I asked him, do a little tune for us, God. All right? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, boy, he got some lungs on him.
That boy sang.
Yeah. He back in the First Baptist Church. He gets that goddamn voice like a minister, you know, sanctified singer. Come on, God. He got the beat too. Come on. God, he got that. When to start and when to stop. Everlasting.
I'm going to sing, God.
Beat around trouble. Well, we'll get back. We just let it be. You and me. We can get better. I know that we can. Got about 6 hours or something compound this one. We thank you. We thank you for it all. I know.
Yeah, this is working, man. I love a free meal anytime.
And pasta.
You know, and I'm not supposed to have I'm not supposed to have pasta, but I eat. No, well, I'm on high blood pressure, all kinds of joint.
It's free and pasta. And with meat.
Well, you're gonna see scientific again, though.
I called him today, but he's wrong.
I got a flash drive for him.
I thought he should be at the apartment in Pilon. He did. He did come to that.
I might go to the hospital, the nursing home again, and see if they're gonna do it Zoom. And if they do that, then I don't need to go to Pilon. And Justice can watch it in his bed. But he should be leaving the nursing home soon.
That'll work, huh?
Yeah, they can put him in his own place. And where's the chicken, man? No, in the shop. Is that, is that, what do they call that? The vegetable.
I don't know, guys. It's cucumber. I can't get cucumber.
Oh, it's cucumber. I thought it was,
I don't like cucumber.
avocado. Okay.
Cucumber.
Cucumber, all right.
Hey. Anybody want to take some food home? We
Yes.
got food left over.
Yes.
Make your face on the side. All right?
Make me about 4.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right, that's the earth for a plate. We get aluminum foil out here, and we're going to have some.
I'll take the whole container.
All right, you can have the whole container that was left. whatever. We got a lot of stuff here. Let's go, please, please. You want to take these two? Huh? You want to
It's still love. Still love. While you ain't just until about your program you got going on, man. I mean, either they don't know, but this is an information thing, you know? Huh? All right. It would be good to present it, man.
That's it.
Circulating, people got friends. I got you know, what they call it, friends. Everybody got their people can tune in. That's it, God. That's a savior he I dressed right there. But I don't mean in a bad way.
I got another one for you.
In the mix with the hottest DJ.
I'm trying to figure out how to get my phone and to send it to my speaker. I don't know. I got the speaker working on YouTube, but I won't be able to figure out how to send it from the phone to my speaker. Do you know how to do that? How did you get it done? Engineer. Okay. This is shit the show and Groove supposed to have, God.
Take an interview.
it if you want one. I just got knowledge a little while ago, man. I ain't been here too long, but hey, nice to meet you. Well, that's not old enough, dog. Yes, dog. Every time I look at the fucking face, you know it's 7 words. What happened? Every time I look at the that's what it's about. It ain't about they don't listen. Yeah, I want to hear what you're saying, girl. Right down the road I went and go. I think maybe the words got to come over the music. The music is fucking. Right. That's the problem. Go home eating, man. That's right. That's right. You got to get on YouTube and do your joint, God, so that